Hey guys, I want to take this time to talk to you about my experience with coaching with Hannah. So, I started doing online personal training, if you will, probably 2.5 years ago. And when I first started, it was because I had a client who wanted to move on to a different country. I live in Tokyo. So he was moving abroad and he wanted to continue training together. So I figured I would create some kind of program so that I could continue working with this person while he was abroad. He was moving to Korea, by the way. So it started that way. Didn't know how much to charge, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to provide him with, didn't know how often to talk. I didn't know any of those things. So over the course of about, yeah, you could say probably 2 years, I became better at that process, picking up clients sporadically here and there. But as compared to now, grossly undercharging and really doing my clients a disservice because I just didn't know what I was doing. So I started working with Hannah because I came across her profile actually on Instagram, and I was really intrigued by what it was that was written there. And so I kind of went through the process, the whole funnel process, and booked a call in with her. And in that call, she kind of forced me to address my own my own hurdles, which largely is that I'm a perfectionist. And so unless something is exactly where I want it to be, I tend not to move forward with it. So what Hannah did is she really forced me to take, this is a lean startup concept, but to take my MVP or my minimum viable product and just put it out there and figure out the rest, as I was in the process. And so it was great. I since really in the first 4 weeks of working with Hannah, I made more money in that 4 week period than I ever had in any other period in any other field or work that I've ever done. So it was incredible. It was actually unbelievable. And going into that coaching process, I did have huge reservations because I've never taken on a coach before. Ironically, I've worked as a trainer for 7 years, but I've never really taken on a personal coach in any capacity, whether it be a business coach or a training coach or PT. So I essentially went from a business that was producing very, very little results and very, very little income to a business where essentially the sky's the limit, and it blew my mind. And so again, my biggest struggle was just having the confidence to put out what it is that I'd already produced and, hope that it's what clients kind of wanted to hear and what they needed in order to get the results they're looking for. And so Hannah helped me really tailor that to work for my clients. So again, when I went into it, I was pretty skeptical because I've never done anything like this before. My girlfriend was just as skeptical as I was. But I also thought it's probably the perfect opportunity to step out of my comfort zone and do something I would never normally do in order to hopefully achieve results I'd never achieved. And again, as I said, the results were incredible. I was truly blown away. And even now, it's mind-boggling how much is possible when you have the right systems in place and you have the right support, in this case, Hannah. And so in terms of how I see this impacting my life and my career, I've always wanted health coaching to be the number one thing that I do. I've always wanted to transition fully away from personal training and do health coaching full time. So this has really opened that door and made that dream a possibility for me. So yeah, a few months in, I have never been happier in terms of health coaching, and I've never been more excited for the future of the industry and the future of my potential in that industry. So if you guys are on the fence, I strongly recommend you kind of bite the bullet and take a leap of faith, and you'll be amazed as to how much you can learn and how much is possible when you step outside of your comfort zone. Good luck.